Hey everyone, how you doing? This will not be a tutorial showing you exactly how to do things. It's more just thinking things through and trying to go with this theme of just love learning, love new things. So for Valentine's Day, you could not do any planning. Maybe you've already done a ton of planning and this could just be something extra for your students. But why don't you try to instill just a love of learning like you always do and continue that no matter what grade level they're in. Now, no matter what grade level they're in, they can figure something out because we know students are amazing. So try to think of just anything you use in classroom. So it doesn't have to be the things I talk about, but anything you use, just try to get your kids to go a little further. So, yes, maybe the activity is let's make a Valentine's Day card, but they could learn while they're at it. It doesn't just have to be repeating the same steps that they always do. So let's just take a little journey for just a couple minutes and just see how many questions or things we could propose. So for students, is this how your students get to things in Google, or are they going some other way? If they want to make, let's say, a slides presentation, do they go to Drive? And then is their Drive all disorganized and they don't have any sort of organization or anything like that? Is it all crazy? Maybe just teach them how to maybe just make a folder and they could make a holidays folder, Valentine's Day. And maybe this is how they normally make a Google slide. They just go here and choose a blank one. Maybe this time they choose a template and go a new way. Or maybe from here, they've never gone to slides this way and they've never realized, wait, there's actually a slides page and all my slides are just saved on one page here. Same thing. They could make a blank one here. They could look at the template gallery and try to figure something out. So you could put it on them to learn something new. You could guide them in the right direction. But let's just say we are just making a new presentation here. We're going for a blank one. How many things do students not know about this? And you don't have to know yourself either. I don't know everything about it, but how much could your students figure out? Do they always put a title on there? Do they always forget? What are all these things? Have they seriously clicked on all these and tried to look at things? So you could set a number for your kids. Learn one new thing, learn five new things. Who knows anything, but they could just start going through and figuring things out. So even from inserting image, maybe they always search from the web over here, and that's cool. So they could look up heart. So maybe they have to be more specific. Maybe you're going to teach them no PNG, maybe transparent, something else that maybe would work better. Or maybe they've never realized, wait a second, I could insert a picture from my camera and then they could take a picture of themselves for Valentine's Day and just have that on there. I mean, what have they not figured out or discovered or worked through with different things? So if we're talking about anything, I mean, have they gone through all the different themes and looked through things? Have you showed them that they can download templates somewhere like Slides Mania and just find a template maybe that would work for them that they want to look at? Maybe let's see, with images, well, maybe you want them to insert something else. Like, why don't they just create their own heart? Why are they getting one from online so they could create an image? Maybe they don't know that, you can color things or change the border color, and do something else, make the border thicker. Maybe they don't know that they can do control C, control V, copy and paste. Maybe they don't know control D where it just automatically makes a new one. Maybe they want to try to have two different hearts, different colors, one shaded behind the other one. So maybe they want to, have a different heart that's going to be, gray behind the other one or green and, make it pop. Who knows what kind of things they want. Maybe you need to show them, what about right clicking? Can you figure things out? If you have multiple things selected, do they know they can do that? Move multiple things around? Do they know they can order things, bring things? Whoops. Bring something to the front, bring it back. So, oh, this heart's in the way. I want to put this other heart. Do they know how to? bring one forward, bring one back. So there's things you could teach them, there's things they could find out on their own. Maybe they've never searched on YouTube. I mean, who knows? Maybe that's a skill like Google slide tricks or tips, and they could watch a video and then do something with that. Maybe they've never, like I said, looked around with everything and then try to figure out, well, what else is there? I mean, with different things, let's say we'll put in a new picture. So we'll search something from the web, we'll put in this little heart, and then I say, wow, that's big. And then, well, maybe they don't know about all those other different formatting options when you're on something. So do they know that they're able to format their image, crop their image, do different things, all the format options on the side, drop shadow where it's adding a shadow on there, maybe a reflection, they need to reflect a heart on the bottom of the other one. Who knows what they're doing? Position, recolor, change it to a different color. I mean, there's so much that they could discover while they're doing all this, and they could just keep going. Do they know, I mean, different layouts on slides? Do they know duplicating slides, deleting slides? Do they just know about the regular, let's see, do they know about transitions in between slides? Do they know about animations in slides, maybe having things slide in from the side, from the top? And again, you don't need to know how to do any of this. Your students could research, your students could teach each other. Maybe you want every student to learn one thing, and then, hey, they're going to present it later. You get 1 minute to show us something, and then every student gets to show something. Maybe you could show them something like, hey, you created this beautiful card right here. Did you know you could go to file? Then you could download JPEG image, and you could download just that one picture, just that one slide right there, and you could download just one picture. That could be just one card. So now you have one picture card. What could you do with that? Well, have you taught your students Google Forms yet? Could they figure it out on their own? They could use a form, and students could give each other cards by inserting that card on a form, because it's a picture. They could insert that file. Do you want to use Flipgrid? Maybe students haven't done whiteboards on Flipgrid or used any different shapes or text or anything. Have they used Screencastify? Have you used Screencastify Submit? They could just make a little video, make a 10-second video wishing someone, happy Valentine's Day, or tell me something you like about that person. There could be so much you could talk about. Have they done Adobe Spark? That's free. In our school district, at least, everyone has access. They just sign in with their account. Have them make a quick card for anyone. They could just make you a card. They could make their parents a card, the principal a card. Do principals ever get Valentine's cards? I mean, they could just make a card, a quick video, anything. What do you love about school? What do you love about distance learning? Just tell me one thing. Who knows? So, tons of ideas. You could put it all on the kids because they like discovering things. And maybe you collaborate on a slideshow. 30 students, 30 slides right there. They all get one slide and they just get to say, whatever. Hmm, I learned how to add a picture of myself, and they put it on the slide, and maybe they'll go through them all. That could be 30 things your class learns right there. So I know that was quick. I know that was a lot, but you can have fun. And of course, this doesn't have to be for today. It could be for any day of the school year. See you later. Have a good night.